Hello guys, I'm going to show you how you can root your VR. It works on quest3 and frrida-server. I'm not sure about quest2, but you need to be on version 2.6 for this to work. Yeah, well, between 2.4 and 2.6. If you're on 2.7, your heads will be bricked, or get bricked, like make it break. So I'm going to release this server soon. So first you want to go to this link. I'll put it in the description. Yeah. Well, or you could search platform tools. Yeah. And once it, platform tools shows up, click on here, then click I have read, and click download Android SDK. And then click download, and then go where it is, and then extract it. And then go to where extracted. And it's gonna open a thing like this. Now, this is good and this is what you want. And then you wanna download frrida-server. So click download. And then well, I've got this from Jask's server, where he went into mods. Well, you would go into tutorials and stuff, or should we go into the Joker thingy where it says the tutorials here, and then this thing, and then and you would download it from here and stuff. Well, this is the Discord. I mean, not the Discord, the GitHub. You would go to init, and then you would download preload, not kernel su.co. You don't need that. And then you would generate your ionstack config. I made my ionstack config. It is called if I go back to my Discord, it is called ionstack config for wait, I forgot how to do this. Okay. Yeah. In your ADB folder where it has the ADB stuff, you would usually wanna do this assign command. I'm gonna try and get the command, I kinda forgot. This is the one. You would wanna go into platform tools where it downloaded into, CMD, and then type into that. And then it will say something like this, click allow. And this is your incremental. Oh yeah. Well, you can paste it again and it will say the same thing. That's your incremental. My ionstack config is made for that. Meta quest frrida-server. Yes, you're gonna be on that version if you're on version 2.6, and that's what version I'm on. Now once you're on that, you're gonna have a command like this, which gets the IP of your wait 1 sec. I'm just gonna see this. Okay. I kind of forgot about that. I'm just gonna try to leak IP. You would get something like that. You'd want to copy that because you're gonna need that later. well, in a second. Also, make sure you have your VR connected to your PC through cable. And then once it's still connected, you want to type this, and then you might hear a sound. Now you can unplug the cable from your VR, and now you would want to do this. This is just so you don't have to have a cable plugged in if you have like a really short one. Now paste the code in like that and enter. It should say like it connected to that IP. And it's going to be the iNet one, not any other one. Maybe it may be a bit slow. Yeah. Hopefully it's faster this time. I'm probably gonna close side quest. Okay. Now you can wait, I'm gonna try redo the command. It should work for you, but I think my internet's quite slow. Yeah, let me paste the thing. Probably a bit slow since my internet's bad and my actual good link cable broke today, so I can't use VR mods for a bit. Okay, let me reconnect this. If you want to restart your ADB thing, just type ADB kill and then server, and then you can do the TCP pip thing. Okay. Now ADB connect again. Now do that. Wait. It's not working for me, so I'm just going to do cable. Yeah, for now. Okay. So in here you're gonna I'm probably gonna have Discord so that I can get it from here. Well, I already downloaded that. Alright. I'm gonna get from my other thingy. Alright. Right, frrida-server. Right. Preload. Well, let me go back to downloads. Okay, it should be right here. And can you root 80 plus? I'm gonna copy this, and preload. So frrida-server, ionstack, and preload. Right, go back to your platform tools. Put those in, those three things. and open a CMD window here, not here. And then you would want to type these commands. You want to type push preload, and then it pushes the preload thing, and then push ionstack, and then it does that. And then this is to make it so the preload can run and like execute. Now you execute preload. And once it has like Panther or Uruka at the bottom, that means you're rooted. And then you could like open another thing and then do frrida-server. And I didn't root. May take a couple tries. Wanna wait until your VR turns back on. And mine just turned back on. Now I can redo this. If you have a cable, it'll be way faster. But if you don't have a, well, if you don't want to stay connected to a cable, that's okay, because you can just do it wisely, which you can move like way more freely than stuck to a cable near your computer. But you probably want to be near your computer, so the frrida-server thing you can connect to stuff. Yeah. Should I release the bar menu soon? I'm also working on another menu. It's like one for this game. It's called Proboscis. Oh, and I rooted. Okay. And now that's what a root shell looks like. It should have all these, and then the bottom should say Panther, because I'm on quest3, yes. Or if you're on quest3, it'll say Uruka. And if you're on like quest2, if you somehow root a quest2, it'll say Uruka or something. I mean Hollywood. Now you want to push frrida-server. And push frrida-server. And I'll make frrida-server be able to run. In here. Now, in the root shell, not in here, don't do ADB shell in here. Put it in here, and then enter. And now frrida-server is running. So now you can run root mods and that. Yeah. If I go to my bar menu. Oh yeah, where is it? I just made a folder called frrida menus. There. Okay. Now we're gonna go into bar, and it's gonna work. It doesn't matter if root shell closes, because doesn't matter if you don't become rooted. By the way, your VR will not break. It's temporary, it's not permanent, and you can update whenever you want to make it so but then you won't be able to root again.